all the clay in there. I don't know, pretty much up to grade. Now we're gonna go back around and make one more lift, probably, I don't know, I was shooting for like 6 to 8 inches higher than the existing grade. It's like super windy. I have my laser set up. It's already blown over twice, so. And now we're just gonna try to kind of throw it in there and eyeball it. This stuff they're bringing has got so much big rock in it that I got Steve running over it, and he's actually crushing up a lot of these rocks where I can run back over. It is packing in really nice, so it's a little rough in the loader here to run over it, but yeah, I think I can just kind of eye it enough where I can push this stuff in. I mean, even if it's 5 or 6 inches, we're gonna put fabric over it and then probably put a layer or two of 3-inch base down, and then go back with 1 inch, and then it'll be ready to start for the railroad ties. So, but we got like 5 days of rain coming up, so I'm hoping to get, I don't know if we'll make it all the way around the track today or not, but hopefully we can get a lot of it done. I'm going and cleaning up the sides, that way whatever, excuse me, whatever rain and water we have, I just want to get all these low spots kind of built back up in this thing where it'll shed the water off or have little ditches on the sides. Yeah, we'll keep you guys updated and see how far we get with this today. This last little lift has been the roughest one so far. Like I said, it's like 4 to 6 inches thick maybe. And I have him just run that over because it actually busts these rocks up. It about beats me to death to run over him, but he can run over it a few times and just turns them into powder. The vibrator still doesn't work on there, but we're just kind of making do. They don't have another roller. I thought it was gonna be a week before they could get another roller, so we're just using it without it or whatever. So it's still working, but like I said, he's kind of smashing up these rocks, and it's a little bit easier for me to run over the top of it and try to fine tune it. It's not going to be 100% level, but now we got this. We'll put this up, it'll get it up high enough for the water to stay off of it. We'll throw the fabric down and start putting the rock, and then I can really fine tune the base rock and stuff like that. So, and yeah, I got two little single axles today too with that white one, so we're getting there. Well, I'd say we made it over halfway around this thing with this next or last lift or whatever. But they're done hauling for today, and I guess we've got like 4 to 6 inches of rain coming in like over the next 3 or 4 days. So I guess this is as far as we're gonna get for right now. So like I said, we got closed probably another day once it dries back out. If we would have had a couple more trucks. I only had that white one and that little teal single axle for half of the day, and then I got a couple more later in the day, but we put a pretty good dent in it. So yeah, now we'll just see what this rain does. I'm just glad I got that low spot filled in. So I'll track back up to the front and fuel up, let him finish busting those rocks up, and we'll see how muddy this place gets. Came down here to check on the road. Actually, they're picking the roller up too, but see how we've got like 3 inches of rain so far. I got a little bit of a puddle right here, but that's all. This is a section that I haven't got the last lift on, and there's a lot of water that comes down through the woods there, but most of this drains right off the parking lot, and since I got all that dirt in the way, it just runs right down where the dump trucks drove and then comes down through here. So part of it, I think, I don't know, I'm either going to try to maybe just put a whistle or a culvert underneath the track and stuff and run it out, because I don't want to run it around it, because that's going to be where they go and get on the train and stuff over there. But I kind of like to do this, and that kind of shows me where all the water, and part of it right through there, I knew that was going to be an issue, because there's kind of like a low spot or a swell through there, which we're going to build a new one over there by that fence line where I ran the Fecon, and this I'm going to take and actually kind of fill in and redirect a lot of that. And after I build the road up, I'm going to kind of cut a little bit of a ditch along this edge, and then there'll be kind of like a swell and a berm on that side. So, but the top, I mean, it's holding up good. The top's just sticky. There's actually not as much on here as what I thought there was going to be, but I'm glad we got it all in and filled up before we got all this rain. It's probably going to start raining on me again. I'm going to be all the way down here at the end. Down where we left off the other day, or as far as we got with that last lift. This may be a little softer than what the rest of it is. She's pretty messy now. That's not bad, really. Okay, this is what I wanted to see right here. This is the low point. Man, it's solid right through here. But this is where like this center section wants to kind of drain out over here. So I'm planning on putting a couple pipes in here and then pushing them out that way. Yeah, and then I may even kind of leave a ditch here and berm, maybe take some of that and kind of build it up and force the water up through here, and then right through here drain it out is my thinking. It's gonna have to dry out for a little while before we do a whole lot. Yeah, got water flowing down there. This is another one of the issues I'm gonna have to deal with, because part of it's got like, it runs down here, but then it's also got that in there. I may try to put just a little bit of a ditch on this edge and then kind of build a berm or something to catch that water and push it into the swell in there. Yeah, and I started doing a little bit of the swell and grading right here, so kind of glad I did that. It's a little low right there, but it does seem to be draining down. But yeah, then we get back up to the front where I need to add a little more right here, because it's still, I never got anything right there. So then everything where the trucks have driven just runs down to there. But yeah, it's not, I don't know, not as bad as what I thought it was going to be, I guess, but that's kind of what it looks like right now.